Back to my channel, y'all.
Open up.
You sing it first. So I'm titling this Let's Talk About It because I started this thing on Instagram where I'm posting daily videos, y'all. Posting daily. So with that daily post, it's motivation, it's encouraging, it's whatever I feel like talking about that week, that day, and I kind of want to talk about it. So I'm gonna play these videos and then we're gonna get right into it. Okay, don't let nobody bringing up your past of what you lost or what situations threw you off your game a little bit discourage you, because look at you bodied that situation and you came out on top. So take that person leaving that situation feeling, whatever the case may be, take it as a win, because I am a living, breathing testimony. Somebody left my life and it was the best thing they ever did for me. But I just want to say that, you don't always need that pat on the back. As long as you know that you're doing good, as long as you see your growth, as long as you see your success, that's all that matters. So I just got off this call with one of my mentors, and he said something so amazing and so impactful, and it said, your heart can't see because your eyes have too many distractions. There comes a time where you guys just have to sit back and kind of digress, like, okay, I want to do this and this is how it's going to get done and it's going to happen. I want to say that it's okay to ask for help. You're not going to know everything. You're not supposed to know everything. It's just there to help you. It's for you to learn. So don't forget that you ask them for help, not for them to do it. There's no reason that you can't come out of what you're in right now. When you get help, the help can't want it more than you do. They can't pray harder than you do. They can't work for it more than you do. That when we do heal, change, and move on, everything around us has to change, from our mindset to the way we process things, the way we respond to things, the way we think about things. Everything has to change. You can't keep doing the same thing. You can't continue in the same process and expect a different outcome. Okay, so now that you guys have watched the video, I want you guys to know, of course they're longer on Instagram and Facebook, but I just didn't want to post all the videos because they're each about a minute long, and I didn't want to make this video a little too long. So I just want to explain that when I first started these videos, I was really like, maybe I shouldn't, because I've been contemplating this for about a year now, about posting inspirational things on social media, and I have never actually followed through with it until that first video that you've seen. And that's when I was like, I got positive feedback about it, and I was like, wow, okay, so I'm actually helping people, which is exactly what I want to do. In these videos that I am posting, I'm literally telling my testimony, because you overcome by the testimony of others, right? So with that being said, when I give my testimony, I'm hoping that it opens a door for somebody else, whether I know it or not, I know them or not. I'm hoping that when they hear what I have to say, it pushes them to do better. It pushes them to go further. It pushes them to go wherever they want to go. That's the whole purpose and reasoning behind these videos. It's literally to tell my testimony in a positive manner, because, making these videos is actually, it takes, for me, I take time to actually sit down and I write things out. I take notes of the podcasts that I listen to, the books that I read. I take notes out of those, the people that I talk to when I'm in church, Bible study, on a Sunday morning, whatever. I sit down and I take notes about everything before I make a video. And I literally have to pray. I literally have to think. And there's been some mornings where I'm like, God, what am I going to talk about? I am literally walking into work and I have not made a video yet, and I don't know what to talk about. So, I put time into this because I care about it. I am passionate about these videos because I feel it's going to help somebody in some type of way, fashion, or form. I've seen where it has helped. I see where people are listening, and that's all I could ever ask for. Even if it's just 15 people or it reaches to 20 people, 30 people, whatever. As long as out of that 20, maybe 30, as long as at least one or two people are touched, or at least one or two people have changed because of the words that I've said, or because, they've taken heed to what I've went through, I'm satisfied, because all I did was water a plant, period. So in the first video, I talked about a person leaving. That was literally like the spark in me in the first video. I was like, that's a perfect topic. I mean, I know all too well of a person leaving, and it was the best thing, and that's okay. You know, when somebody leaves your life, it's okay. Take it as a blessing, honey, because let me tell you, when that person stayed, every time that person came around, it was chaos. It was arguing, it was fighting, it was just, I didn't want to sleep at night, I didn't even want to take a shower, I didn't want to eat. I mean, my skin, I have a pimple right now, and I had a pimple in one of the videos, but it wasn't because I was stressed out. Literally, this is just from Mother Nature. I mean, hey, things happen. You can't stay perfect skin all the time, and I'm okay with that. I've learned to accept it because I'm still pretty, regardless of the pimple, even though it's very noticeable. Anyway, you know, that's what the video was about. Just, you know, taking the person leaving as a win, because whew, keeping you alone, shoot, that just added a whole nother 300 pounds that I pray to God I never see. Okay, so the next one was about, you know, encouraging yourself. How I got to that one, it was I was sitting at my job, and it was posted that, you know, we post what we do at our job so that people can throw in little congratulations or whatever to kind of give you a little momentum or whatever. And the one day, I don't know what I had did, but I had posted what I had did, and nobody recognized it. And I mean, absolutely nobody. And then the person behind me went and they posted what they did like 20 minutes later. And then you see 3, 4, 5 people posting, congratulations, good job, you know, posting our little emojis or whatever. And it really hit me. And I was like, wow, okay, well, Leah, you did a good job, regardless of how you feel, what you think, whatever. You did good. I'm proud of you. Good job. And I went about my day, and I still continued on to do what I needed to do for that day. And that's where that one came about. And that one, it was not easy because, like I said in the video, you always want that. Oh, you're doing a good job. I see it, da-da-da-da. And when you don't, it's like, yo, what's going on? Like, is anybody recognizing what I'm doing? Is anybody seeing, hey, I'm doing this. It's working out. It's doing good. It's helping other people. It's helping me. And you don't always get that because, you know, some people, they might not notice it. Some people, they might envy it. You know, you never know what the situation may be. The next one was staying focused. It was, I don't even know how I came up with that one. It was in the spare of the moment. I had just got off of a Zoom call with one of the Retire Rich family members. And he had said something so powerful. And I promise you, it was just like, boom, I got it. There's my spark again. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to get it all taken care of. But how? And he kept talking and kept talking. And he's like, you have too many distractions. You have all this going on right here that you can't see what's right there. You know what I'm saying? So, and with that one, it was like, wow. All right. I got to get focused. I got to concentrate. I got to be right there, you know, head on the nail, just like that. And then the next one, the next couple ones, the next two, was about help. And the first one was about, you know, it's okay to ask for help, which it is. You know, that's no problem because you're not going to know everything. But the next one, it says, you know, you can get out of anything with help, of course, but the help can't want it more than you do. What I mean by that, it's okay to get encouragement. It's okay to get a little discouraged and say, oh, I can't do it. You know, it's a little hard. It's getting a little heavy, God. I know you can't give me more than I can bear, but whew, Jesus, this load is a little heavy. You know, and you're human. That happens. But with a little bit of help to say, look, friend, look, mom, look, dad, look, husband, look, wife, look, kids, just let me talk right now. Let me vent how I feel. And, you know, sometimes that helps. And that's what I mean by a help. Somebody who can listen. Somebody who can say, okay, so all of this has failed. Have you tried this? You know, that's what you was doing. And you're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't doing that. Let me try that way. There's this fire right there. You know, there's that spark. I can do it. I got this. But when that person's like, oh, have you tried this way? And you're like, no, you can't expect them to be like, oh, you haven't. I got you. Let me do it for you. No, that's not no, that's not how that works. When they say, they give you suggestion, they give you the little motivation. It's so that you can try it again. It's so that you can say, okay, you're right. You know what? That other way didn't work. Let me try this way. Let me see how this one worked. Let me just, I don't know. Maybe it might. Who knows, right? That's what the help is there for. I mean, they can pull you through some things, but they can't get you to your destination. They can hold your hand all the way through, but they can't want it more than you do. And then the last one was change. You have to change everything around you. And when I said in the video, not in this one, but on the actual video on Facebook and Instagram, I said even the emojis, my recent emojis on my text messages had changed. And I meant that. Like, my conversations have changed. You know, it went from the little sad crying face to the little kissy heart emoji face, and then it went to diamonds. It went to graphing, to trading graphs, whatever, the little red line where it goes up on a piece of paper. It went from thumbs up. It went to okay. You know, every little thing about me changed once I was ready to say, I want better. I want more for myself. And that's pretty much it. Really go into detail, really go into depth of what each video meant, because like I said, they're only a minute long, and this is something that I am passionate about. That's all that I have for this video. Catch me next week so I can explain the week after this week's videos. All right, y'all have a good day. Peace.